Hi, this is Nicole Watkins from Morgan James. Welcome to the Fall 2020 book launch event, Living Room Edition. I've got the pleasure of speaking with Dr. Asha Bohannon, author of To Medicate or Not. That is the question. How to improve your blood test results with the least amount of medications possible. Love the title of this book, love the idea behind it. Asha, thank you so much for joining me today. It's such a pleasure to have you on.
Thank you so much, Nicole, for having me. Just wanted to show everybody the cover real quick. To medicate or not, that is the question.
That is definitely the question. So let's get into it, Dr. Asha. What was the inspiration for your book?
So I am what I call a holistic pharmacist. So I spent many, many years in the pharmacy world, Western science and medicine, really wanting to help people get healthy and stay healthy. And that was not the case in the traditional pharmacy roles. I spent many years feeling like I was feeding people's illnesses versus helping them get and stay well. And so really as time went on and I was feeling really kind of anxiety around doing that year over year. And then after having my own children, experiencing my own health issues and looking to our own healthcare system in the US to help kind of fix some of those or get to the root of the issue, I never got any answers that I needed or that I was looking for. And so I decided to take matters into my own hands and created this 7 Steps to Harmony signature program that I describe in the book. And so that's where this all came from, was really wanting to get back to a very holistic approach to healthcare and health and well-being and medicine, as well as with my background, it's an East meets West approach. And so I really wanted to get back to that and share that in this book.
Love it, love it. And as someone, I think just kind of across the board, there's going to be a lot of people that will resonate with this particular topic. I know I do. So kind of going off of that, what is your signature process, 7 Steps to Harmony, and why is it so unique?
So what I found is that I went to different doctors or different practitioners even. I even looked at some more natural holistic practitioners, and I got little bits and pieces from every aspect. But I could never find that one person that was going to put it all together for me. So kind of that missing puzzle piece, if you will. And so that's what the 7 Steps to Harmony, and Harmony is an acronym that looks at a 360-degree view of your life as a patient, as a person, as far as healthcare is concerned. And my practice is actually called the Patient Advocacy Initiative Wellness Group. And it really is about helping you become your own patient healthcare advocate by giving you the right information for you, the right tools, the right products, and on the least amount of medications possible. So that is what that 7 steps is, but it is looking at your life as a whole and not just the bits and pieces. Because in today's healthcare system, we're doing a lot of doctor shopping, or hopping, I should say, pharmacy hopping. We even looked at things like Dr. Google, if you will. So there's information overload, and none of us really have a clue as to what's right for us and our bodies. So we really need to look at that and dive deeper into what our healthcare looks like for us.
Love that. Love that. I think there's so many people out there that feel that, the issues, the medical issues that they're having, they're just getting a Band-Aid slapped on there, and we're not getting down to that root cause. So they are just, I'm taking medication because I'm having to, because of the side effects of this medication or whatever it may be. There's just so many that are just building up over time, and anything I think that can really hone down on a solution to approach this in a holistic way and get some of these pill bottles out of the medicine cabinet, I'm all for it. So my last question for you, Dr. Asha, is what are the focus areas of your wellness practice, the Patient Advocacy Initiative Wellness Group?
Yes. So the first and foremost is medication management. So people look, I mean, I've got a pharmacy degree, so I know medications inside and out. And that was what a large part of what drew me to pharmacy, is knowing what happens in the body, because we are a healthcare system full of that Band-Aid approach, like you were saying. And so that is a huge piece to it. And that is one of the major steps of the 7 steps to harmony. And then the other things that I do, I'm also a certified diabetes educator. So I work with pre and type 2 diabetes patients. Gut health is a large part of what I do, because a lot of our immune system and the chronic inflammation that we're suffering from affects our gut system, right? Our digestive system. So I do a lot with gut health, as well as stress management. So a large part of my own particular health issues came from a lack of stress management, a lack of self-care, and all of the things that ensued from that. So the chronic inflammation that started all these chronic illnesses that we all hear about all the time. And so those are the top kind of things that I focus on when I'm talking to patients. But I look at everything from nutrigenetic testing, pharmacogenetic testing, and just really, like I said, a 360-degree view of what is going on in a patient's life, from the day that they were born till the day that they're talking to me. So we're looking at everything, even though we look at those particular pieces like the diabetes and gut health and things like that.
Wow. Well, there sounds like, this book is just chock full of really useful information. And I think, it seems like a lot of people could really get a lot out of this book, no matter where they kind of land on the medical spectrum, because it sounds like, you've got the diabetes, the gut health. So there's a lot that you've got packed into this book. So one thing too, just even outside of the book, where would you say is the best place that people can connect with you, just so they can learn more about your background and learn more about the information that you're talking about?
Absolutely. So my website is a great place. It's www.ashapai.bohannon.com. So that's spelled ASHAPAIBOHANNON.com. And that's where you can also find my book as well, but all of the things that I offer, as well as just really useful healthcare information that I always do everything research backed, all my recommendations. So I'm really looking for your best interest when I'm looking at how to put this information out there to the population.
Excellent. I love it. And thank you so much for taking some time to talk with me today and answer some of these questions. Like I said, I think this is such a important topic, and there's going to be so many of those out there viewing that are going to want to get their hands on this book. And for those that are tuning in with us today, just know that you can get Dr. Asha's book, To Medicate or Not? That is the question, wherever books are sold. Dr. Asha, thank you so much again.
Thank you so much, Nicole. Thank you for having me, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Thanks.